Blessed are the persecuted when you are rejected because of a righteous stand and a righteous relationship. Blessed are you, rewarded are you, favored are you when this world rejects you because you're keeping my standard and keeping your identification. He says, because of me, you're keeping your identification with me. Okay, so you need to understand this. If you're going to be a public Christian today, you are going to get varying levels of rejection. So I'm going to tell you that now. You are now living in just a post-Christian era. You're living in an anti-Christian era. Okay? So I'll tell you now, if you hold to a biblical standard, he calls it righteousness. If you hold to a biblical standard, you're going to be rejected and they're going to try to cancel you. If you hold to a biblical standard, I'm not talking about being mean, I'm not talking about being uncaring, certainly with compassion, certainly with love, but with clarity. If you are absolutely clear, marriage is between a man and a woman. If you're absolutely clear that there's biology created by God that people need help with, but you don't really change the rules in order to fit the culture. You are compassionate with people to work them through whatever the challenges are, but they want you to change your definitions. They don't just want sympathy, they want definition change. When the culture, your job, your family wants you to redo something in a way that is non-ethical or non-valid, and you take a Christian stand, if you decide to be a visible, verbal follower of Christ and not a cultural Christian, if you're not just trying to play it cool so that everybody likes you because of your faith in Jesus Christ, I'm going to tell you right now, in this culture today, you are going to be resisted, insulted, and persecuted at various levels. But last time I checked, the verse says, when that happens, be glad. He says, I want you to get your praise on when they come against you. Because every time you're rejected for righteousness or rejected because you're publicly associated with me, I am ringing up the tab on your reward. Your reward going bing, 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 bing. Like that slot machine some of y'all play. Boom. I'm just ringing that thing up and ringing that thing up because every time I see you don't mind that they're associated with me, you don't mind to take a stand for me, you don't mind for them knowing you're a Christian and a follower of me, you don't mind that you don't cuss like they cuss, act like they act, talk like they talk, walk like they walk, and they can making fun of you. I just want you to know I'm ringing that baby up because you my kind of Christian. In fact, you're a disciple of Jesus Christ. What God is not looking for today is more folk coming to church. He's looking for more church folk going to the culture and letting the culture know this is Jesus, Jesus is Lord, this is Jesus' standard, I love you, and therefore I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not going to deny the truth in the name of love, and I'm not going to deny love in the name of the truth, but when you get me, you get truth with love, because Jesus has a standard. We're going to keep that standard. We're going to confess when we fall below that standard, rise back up to that standard, and take our stand. Everybody in our audience today, when the benediction is given, and you go to your different places to live, to eat, to work, to talk, to walk, everybody ought to know that you're a Christian. There shouldn't be a question mark. Shouldn't be doubts. They shouldn't be wondering who you from, what you believe. You ought to name the name of Jesus Christ. If he can go public on the cross for you, you can go public in the culture for him. It's time for Christians to make their righteous, loving stand for Christ.